Located in Vietnam's northeastern waters, Hạ Long Bay looks like a green carpet inlaid with thousands of island prawns. Chong Mai, also known as the cock and hen islet or rock of the kissing rooster, a remarkable natural feature, is often used as a symbol of Hạ Long Quang Ning's tourism industry. The landscape here is a harmonious blend of land and water. The mountains and the sea create a spacious and peaceful prospect. Bãi Cháy Bridge over the Cửa Lục River is a spectacular, luminous, cable-stayed, four-lane bridge warmly greeting visitors to Hạ Long and Quang Ninh. Quang Ninh now has a fleet of more than 500 boats ready to serve visitors wishing to cruise the wonder of nature that is Hạ Long Bay. Mountains looming over pristine waters and islands of every size and shape give Hạ Long Bay an enchantment that no words can adequately express. A Chinese writer wrote, "Even poetry finds it hard to picture the beauties of the scenery of Hạ Long Bay." A French minister of tourism said, "The incredible beauty of Hạ Long Bay takes my breath away." The Vietnamese poet Xuân Diệu wrote some verses about Hạ Long Bay, which can be literally translated as follows: "Your beauty is always standing. Open the door, its love cruises in Hạ Long Bay." The bay's natural landscape and ecological topography are suitable for the development of various kinds of marine tourism. Here are airtight beaches and pristine sandbanks. Kayaking tours take visitors around fishing villages to learn about the life of local fishermen or to explore stone islands and caves. Professor Tony Wallum, a British geologist, said, "The limestone cliffs that emerged out of the quiet sea of Hạ Long Bay create a grandeur of natural landscape. The bay is a vast, spectacular seascape of global significance that needs to be preserved for human interest." Relaxing moments on a windy deck, waiting to enjoy a sunset view of the bay is certainly interesting. Hạ Long Bay is miraculous each day and dreamlike throughout all 4 seasons. If you have a chance to stay overnight on the bay, it will be full of energy the next morning. Hạ Long is a young urban city by the bay and one of Vietnam's major tourism centers, with more than 20 hotels of international standards and hundreds of mini hotels and guest houses. Hạ Long City accommodates millions of tourists every year. Their service qualities has steadily improved to match the influence of the UNESCO recognition of Hạ Long Bay as a World Heritage Site. Many branded hotels have become popular among foreign and domestic tourists and business people. Hạ Long, the heart of Quang Ninh, exudes the vitalities of a broad-minded, poetic, and modern city. The giant architectural complex of Quang Ning's libraries and museums opposite Bai Thơ Mountain. The Mountains of Poet is the repositories of King Lê Thánh Tong's famous poem on the Vietnamese nation, and also offers an interesting climbing tour in the very center of the city. Long Tiên Pagoda, located at the foot of Bai Thơ Mountain, is dedicated to Buddha, while Đức Ông Temple is dedicated to Trần Quốc Nhiên, a brave, talented general in the resistance war against the wild Mongol invaders. Tuần Châu Island, which used to be a wilderness, now has become a modern, multifunctional sports and entertainment complex, featuring several resorts and the luxurious Tuần Châu Marina. Hạ Long, a glistening and fanciful city, especially at night, is growing rapidly. It's a great place for a walk or leisurely shopping at a traditional market or a modern shopping center. can feel the sea breeze blowing from Arlam's waters and enjoys fresh seafood specialties like lobster, cá sấy, a local crossbred species of duck, and white-winged duck, and pureed squid pie. Nguyễn Trãi, an illustrious Confucian scholar, on a visit to Dong Pagoda on Yên Tử Mountain, wrote, "On top of lofty Yên Tử Mountain, the broad daylight comes just at the end of the fifth watch of the night. The white sea can be seen in the distance. People are talking and laughing amidst the blue clouds. Gigantic and sacred are two adjectives used to describe Yên Tử Mountain in Uông Bí City, home of the Trúc Lâm Giác sect, the Buddhisms of Đại Việt. Điều Ngự Giác Hoàng Sage, the other names of King Trần Nhân Tông, led an ascetic religious life and disseminated Buddhist teaching to the public here. Famous Yên Tử Mountain comprises pagodas, temples, towers, statues, and primeval forests that makes the place a Buddhist sanctuary. The complex that includes the Bạch Đằng historical relics in the towns of Quang Yên, the Bạch Đằng stockyard bordering the Chang River, the Giếng Rung ironwood trees, and the Vua Ba Shrine, shrines of the Lady King, are considered symbols of the great victories of Trần Hưng Đạo, also known as Saint Trần, the national heroes of the 13th century. Trần Dynasty historical relics in Đông Triều district include a Trần Dynasty temple, the tombs of 8 Trần kings, and a number of other temples. Đông Triều is a land where the Trần Dynasty had its roots. Đông Triều is an attractive spiritual and cultural tourism destination in the countryside near Yên Đức. Móng Cái City is representative of Quảng Ning's rapidly growing tourism industry. As an international border-gate city, Móng Kai's trade, service and tourism activities are bustling all year round. Deluxe hotels and golf courses of international standards have been built to serve growing numbers of visiting businessmen and tourists. Trà Cổ Peninsula is only 10 kilometers from the towns of Móng Cái. Sa Vĩ Cave marks the Vietnam-China border. Revolutionary poet Tố Hữu wrote a poem which says, "From Trà Cổ casuarina forest to Cà Mau's mangrove forest, the red dawn all over the open sea. Trà Cổ is one of the most beautiful beaches in Vietnam." Apart from local historical vestiges like Trà Cổ Church and Sa Tắc Temple, Trà Cổ Communal House, built in 1462 and now the pride of Trà Cổ people, whose ancestors came from Đồ Sơn near the northern port cities of Hải Phòng, deserves a visit. Quảng Ning's tourism potential is diverse thanks to local ethnic groups whose cultures enrich the festival season and the market days of the Bình Liêu Highland Market. Cửa Ông Temple in Cẩm Phả City is dedicated to King Hưng Nhượng, also called Trần Quốc Tàng, the third son of Trần Hưng Đạo, who defended the northeastern Silk Road region. Qua Lan Island in Vân Hải Archipelago in Bái Tử Long Bay used to be a busy and prosperous commercial port in the Lý Dynasty. There remain many vestiges linked to the ancient commercial port, and this explains why the island has large pagodas and archaeological sites. A rowing competition is annually held by the locals on Qua Lan Island to memorialize the historic victory of their ancestors over Mongol invaders in the 13th century. Qua Lan and Vân Đồn are attractive to tourists because of the unspoiled beauties of Bãi Tử Long Bay and its pristine beach. The deep water bay has an ecosystem suitable for cultivating a variety of seafood. Pearl farming in Vân Đồn has enhanced Quảng Ning's reputation as a tourist attraction. Cô Tô Island district, some 40 kilometers north of Vân Đồn, now has a wharf, a lighthouse, and a homestay service. Koto's blue water and white sand give it an immense potential for eco-tourism. Community-based tourism activities here are becoming diverse and impressive. Vân Đồn and Koto will become a high-end island sea eco-tourist center once a planned international airport and casino are completed. Hạ Long City turns into a more colorful and bustling place ahead of the marine tourism season. Hạ Long Carnival, the city's biggest annual festival, marks the start of the tropical summer when Hạ Long's gorgeous beauty fully shines. Every year, Quang Ninh welcomes millions of visitors from all over the world. To celebrate the 20th anniversary of Hạ Long-based UNESCO recognition, Quang Ning's tourism sector officially launched a program named Hạ Long Smile with the slogan "Smiles coming from the heart."